Okay, so I think I may have decided if I want to keep these paths as is, or just replace them with dirt ones. I may just replace these with more dirt-based paths and whatnot. I'm considering swapping these out for more dirt-based ones. But if anything, I may just want to go with coarse dirt. Yeah, so grass won't be able to grow over that. Unless I'd want gravel on top of just, well, of course, dirt. No, but I wonder if one day I'm gonna want to bother getting the Zenith if I ever decide to ever play 1.4 or anything like that. Yeah, I do wonder if I'm ever gonna go after that Zenith if I'm playing 1.4. I mean, more likely than not, I guess, by the point where I could start, like, actually seriously being contention to get the Zenith, I probably would have likely beaten the game by then. Then again, you have to, like, kill a Moon Lord to actually start, well, to make the Zenith, you need to kill the Moon Lord at least once. Yeah, because I think it's, like, 2 of his weapons, well, no, what am I saying, at least twice, it's 2 of his weapons that get used to make it, so... Yeah, you'll have pretty much done, like, the main goal of the game. Well, if you're trying to just kill Moon Lord, that is. You'll have basically just done that already, so... Yeah. Maybe I could easily find some gravel on these mountains and whatnot, but I don't know. Maybe it's not that easy to find, I don't know. I mean, I guess it just really depends on your luck. Yeah, I'll probably pull the shovel back out once I find some gravel. I'm gonna probably find more enemies than gravel at the moment. We're already getting quite a bit of gravel at the moment, so that's cool. And now, of course, I'm being attacked, trying to just get gravel. Of course, I gotta do a bit of fighting for it. Whoops. Okay, so it's, yeah, it's like that. There's my coarse dirt. And quite a bit of it at that, actually, so... I think I'll just take this. I'll take this back to my base and see what I can do with it. I'll take all that back home and see how much that is. Plus, I think I'll just grab some regular dirt as well, in case I, for some reason, start to run out. Alright, so let me go and see what I can do with this dirt here. Alright, so yeah, that also does work, by the way. If I want to make, like, grass paths and just mix those in, I could do that, too. Yeah, definitely nothing stopping me from just doing that, too. So I'm gonna just get started by placing some coarse dirt blocks down here, like so. Of course, yeah, I gotta remember I'm still just building over this little lake here that I didn't even bother to fill up. Yeah, still just finding things to build. I mean, let's just say I'm taking, like, a lot of pride in this hardcore world. Considering how far I managed to get it. I've been taking so much pride in it. So yeah, Tomarapai. I'm literally just doing a bunch of building at the moment at this point. Literally now just building and not really having much to say at the moment. I think I'll get myself some more dirt quickly, perhaps. So yeah, I know I won't need those copper coins. Pretty sure I don't need those at this point. I'll keep that coarse dirt for now. Might as well. I'll toss that to the side for the time being. Right, so there's another stack. For the time being. And I do think I will try and just also do this to my grass paths and whatnot. Well, my dirt paths, I mean. Yo, Max, I'm still doing this, by the way. I mean, it was a couple months. Personally, I don't think it was that long of a wait for... Well, what I'm doing now is literally just building. Because I think it's safe to say at this point, I've just run out of things to do. Yeah, I don't know what else to say besides the fact that I never originally thought I'd ever get this far. And now the fact that I've lost counts to how many times I've said this. Yep, so recently I got myself a couple more advancements, including getting Experiment W801. Yes, I did manage to end up with that. I mean, it wasn't as easy as I was expecting it to be. Also, wasn't expecting to keep all my totems, try to just get that to work as well. I was thinking for sure I'd have to lose at least one totem to get the whole, like, series of events to get that blaster to work, but I guess I was totally wrong on that. Okay, I'm gonna get some more dirt since, again, it's apparent I'm just running short. Wonder if I'm gonna still need to carry those shears on me. Gonna guess not too likely, right? Yeah, I think something like this will be fine personally for the back entrance. Leaving it looking like that will probably be nice. I'll be fine with that, to be honest. And yeah, I guess I'll just upholster this path too to replace it with more dirt. Yeah, I'm gonna go with dirt, see how this looks. Honestly, I like it a little better than the stone already. Yeah, so I shouldn't be too surprised it's taking some time to just fully replace the dirt paths and whatnot. Well, to replace the stone paths with dirt ones, because I'm probably gonna like the look of these dirt paths a little better. I mean, I'll never know exactly what everyone else was thinking regarding my decision, but heck. Okay, I still have another... Oh, 2 more stacks in here. Never mind, I got 2 more. And then I'll still have another stack of dirt to just use up, so... And then we'll use this one up too. Huh. Then I'll knock this out too. Okay, so I think I've got most of these blocks just filled back in now. I think I've now filled in most of this. Okay, this guy's following me. Whoops, didn't need to knock that out too. That was wholly unnecessary. Ah, that's fine. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, I think I'll still keep this as a stone walkway though, personally. I'll leave that as stone. Yeah, so far this looks alright. May just add some more decoration around here and whatnot, just to keep on mixing it up. Alright, now I got extra cobblestone, unsurprisingly. To nobody's surprise, I got extra cobblestone now. Yeah, so this honestly looks pretty much halfway decent right about now. Not gonna lie, I do kind of like the look of this already. Yeah, definitely liking what I'm looking at, not gonna lie. I mean, I kind of want to make the mixture of dirt and grass field just right. And path blocks. If I get it just right, it's gonna look pretty nice. Probably also gonna just put some small rocks around the area as well. So I'll get some stairs, half slabs ready. Got a cobblestone, then just start building small rocks around the area. Just to continue to make it look nice around the area. I'll do that too. Alright, so a couple slabs and stairs and I should be good to go. Yeah, I think right about now I should be good to go here. So I guess something just small and simple and straightforward. I don't know, small simple things like that, I guess. So I guess it's gonna become nighttime again soon and not too long, clearly. I guess by that point I'll just double check to see if, again, maybe there's gonna be a Soul Scroll event. I think that might be good enough for now with the random stone blocks. Just a few random rocky outcrops here and there. And again, no Soul Scurry events, so I'll just sleep that night off. So there's like less waiting for the next opportunity to come around. Okay, I think I got, well, another idea in terms of just building. I'm gonna double check to see if I have any vines just lying around, because I do kind of want to incorporate that into my building as well. I've always personally been a sucker for incorporating vines into my Minecraft builds, so I'll see if I have any just lying around that I can use. If I have just one, I can start growing them. Otherwise, I have to go gather a couple. Looking like I'm gonna have to go gather a few. I do suppose I can gather some. Since it's apparent I don't have any just lying about. Just gonna hope I don't have to travel too far for a simple swampland. I mean, I'd also get my vines from the jungle, but probably gonna hit the swampland first, if anything. Probably gonna see a swampland before a jungle. I mean, that would be way more likely, if anything. So I'm just gonna run east, and then again, maybe I could just double check to see exactly where swampland is, but just gonna run east and probably will find one in not too long, I would hope. Yeah, the tag is not gonna quite have the vines I'm looking for. Pretty sure you don't find vines there. Yeah, if only I would have known I was gonna just do some more building using vines earlier. If only I had the foresight to just know that. Let me guess, I'm gonna hit the desert first, right? And let me guess, could I maybe have just gone west instead and actually found my swampland by this point? Did I just mess up by going east? Because I'm starting to think that I did. I mean, I guess I'll just go a bit further and we'll see. Oh, Enderman. Hello there. Must have somehow looked at him by accident. I take it he's still following me, but he won't go in the water, so... Skeleton can shoot me, though. Never mind, not anymore. Oh, we'll just keep going. Yeah, that didn't take too long. Yeah, it really wasn't out for too long. I'll probably just grab as many vines as I so desire at this point. I don't know, in case maybe I want to use these too. For something. I don't know, in case I decide, I don't know, I want to build something with lily pads. So I don't have to return here later to get more. Okay, I think 40 will be enough for now. Yeah, and then I suppose at this point I'll just start trimming off a couple vines. I could probably grab very few and still honestly be okay because these will just grow on their own, given time. Yeah, that's what I thought, just trying to break one of these closer to the top of the block. You'll still only get like one vine. Yeah, so breaking a vine that's just like further up. You'll get rid of all the blocks below it, but you'll still only get one vine. That's what I thought. Or, yeah, I could just grab plenty of vines. I could grab so many that I'm gonna lose my shears. I'm not gonna have like over 100. But yeah, I'm gonna lose my shears at this rate. It's gonna become night, also, in not too long. Yeah, I guess once I lose my shears, I'm heading back. Which should be in no time. Right, I got just a little over 100 vines, but my shears are now gone. But yeah, I got plenty of vines off of that. now that it's well, there's one event, but it's not the Soul Square one, so I'm gonna run back again. Of course, gonna run back home and just sleep the night off. Again, just reducing how much time I gotta wait for the next night. Flower forest. Interesting to see this. Honestly, pretty damn close to spawn. Interesting find, not gonna lie. Definitely tempted to maybe just scrounge together a couple of these. Particularly the rare ones, I don't know. Tempting to scrounge a couple together. I would like the idea of just maybe placing some roses around my base. Just because I can. Yeah, more stuff just didn't occur to me that I had this close to home. Yeah, it never occurred to me I had a flower forest this close by. Maybe it's kind of a tiny one, but still, I got some of the rare flowers. Right, so I don't think I need to be heading north. I need to be going... Yeah, I need to be going west to get back home. Right, so I guess these go here for the time being. Until I decide maybe what to just do with them later. Yeah, so I said I was going to incorporate some vines in the builds and whatnot. Yeah, I could throw some vines on the side of some of these, like, rocky outcrops and whatnot. Or maybe just have some moss-covered stone. I mean, I'm gonna definitely want to place a couple of vines around, but I'm not gonna overdo it. I know to not overdo it with the vine placement. I guess maybe around here too. This place will look like it's sort of just deserted. Yeah, this this tent here will look like it's deserted. With the vines just growing on the side. I mean, definitely having other ideas. I'm seeing actually, Well, I'm trying to envision a giant green crystal just poking out of the side of this mountain diagonally. And I guess maybe for good measure, some vines just crawling down the side of this massive crystal. Which would involve me taking a brief trip to Christevia to just harvest said materials. Right, do I want a green crystal or a purple one, or maybe just both? I don't know. Gonna start by running on over to the green crystals. That will probably take some time to actually break, because I don't think any pickaxe is gonna speed the process up. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have any tools that will just allow me to knock these blocks out faster, unfortunately. So I might not even have that much of a crystal if it's gonna be this much of a hassle just to get these blocks. Especially with the hostile mobs, especially with the ranging ones just flying around at random. That or it may just take a while to actually gather these crystals. Just to build a massive one back in the overworld. I definitely want to try and build something huge in the overworld with these, but that may actually take some time just to do all the harvesting. Unless TNT ends up being like really effective at just both blowing up the crystals and also just making sure the explosions don't knock out the blocks themselves that are on the ground after they get blown up. Not gonna lie, seems a little tempting to just start blowing some of these crystals to smithereens. Because it sounds like it'd probably just go by a lot quicker. Right now I'm kind of in a corner with these three guys. Oh. Something shooting. It was that. Something else shooting. Alright, let me figure out what all this stuff is that's shooting at me and hitting me. Alright, physicist, hi. Trying to just do some more building. Again, I just don't really have much else to do on this world at the moment, so I'm just trying to come up with some cool ideas for builds just around my base. Just to really make it like that sort of place where I'd want to live. Even if I may not even be doing that much there anymore. And now that I think about it, that sounds really silly, but I mean, I might as well just have fun with this still. Might as well have fun with building because I haven't really done too much of that lately with Minecraft. Okay, this I didn't hear about. I remember hearing DM Decuro and Enway like quitting some time ago, but didn't hear about the new producer. I have to wonder how many of these I'm actually going to want to knock out. I'm starting to think at this point I'm probably not going to get too crazy with just gathering green crystal blocks. I'm going to have like a whole stack. I'm going to have a stack in not too long. And yeah, this is about as quickly as I can break them, unless maybe I could just go back and get TNT and use that instead. I think I'm just gonna... Do I want to bother with these guys? Yeah, I guess I will just knock him out. I'm guessing this producer's got a name, right? Okay, and then just everyone else would wonder why I never really use these crystals in any sort of project before when it comes to building. Yeah, so it should come to you as no surprise why I haven't used these crystals before in a building project. Unless maybe I just try to blow them up with TNT and not really breaking them any quicker than this. And yeah, the pickaxe doesn't just break them quicker either. Even that still only breaks them one at a time. Sounds definitely like a musician sort of name. Yeah, same here, by the way, Debug, same here. I don't know, one of the more generic sounding like musician names I've ever heard. CD Music. I mean, I guess at least if the songs are good. Don't really think I'll be able to judge like the name too harshly if the songs are at least good the mix. So yeah, apparently Calamity got a new music producer. I am only hearing about this now. Yeah, shovel, I think even your fists will have, like, literally the same effect as a pickaxe on these crystal blocks. Which is definitely annoying me a bit right now. Yeah, definitely want to build a nice crystal, but it might not even be that large because, yeah, this is taking longer than it should, to be honest. Oh, nice, I just one-shot that thing. Surely I must have grabbed at least 150 of these blocks. 150 of them. Yeah, this really does feel like it's gonna take, like, a long-ass time to make something huge with them. I don't know, unless maybe I just pick a different block for the interior of the crystal. Or maybe just pick a different block for the crystal entirely. And not even settle for using these. Oh, so that was your idea of the long day? Tomorrow and today? So I guess whoever performs the best music in their band wins or something. I didn't spend nearly as much time watching the Zelda 2 randomizer, like, semi and grand finals. But yeah, that Zelda 2 randomizer tournament that Speed Gaming Live was hosting just ended. And obviously you're rooting for your brother to win, which would make sense. I mean, I would kind of hope, like, things in your family are going well enough that you're willing to, like, root your brother on to just win his grand finals or something. Yeah, so that tournament that I was a part of, Speed Gaming Live's Zelda 2 randomizer tournament, that's now finished. I don't think I said it like last stream because I was still in the tournament at that moment, but I got eliminated and got sent out of the tournament in 4th place. And then for the people who placed above me, Mirai got 3rd place. And grand finals consisted of apparently only one game between Lightning and Chromaticalism. Chromaticalism had trouble finding that glove, from what I recall. I mean, I should definitely remember the details of the match. It wasn't too long ago. Yeah, so his opponent picked up the glove earlier than he did. I'm trying to think like how many other places Chroma must have tried before just going to the correct place to get the glove. And if you know like a thing or two about Zelda 2 randomizer, especially with that Great Palace, you're very likely going to need that to break blocks in many of the rooms that exist in Great Palace will have blocks that just simply don't let you pass through them unless you have a glove. So in other words, you're almost always going to require that glove to beat a seed. Even with shorter Great Palaces, and even more so with longer Great Palaces, which was the case for the final rounds of the tournament. Yeah, there's just so many rooms that you simply can't even go into or pass through with no glove, so we typically just expect that you're gonna absolutely need it to beat the seed at this point. Yeah, so Chroma's opponent, Lightning, got to the glove significantly earlier than he did. So Chroma just spent more time in palaces trying to find the glove, whereas Lightning didn't have to spend as much time in said palaces. At first it appeared that Chroma was ahead, and then eventually Lightning got into Great Palace just a little under or over 2 minutes after Chroma did. Well, no, before, what am I saying? Lightning was ahead of Chroma going to the Great Palace. They got there like 2 minutes sooner. But of course, with Great Palace being like a full Great Palace, it still definitely wasn't decided, even though it was looking like it was going to be in Lightning's favor. With Chromaticalism basically just trailing Lightning. But Lightning just took a path that sent them backwards, and then eventually Chroma just, like, went a different way from Lightning. So Light got sent back, and then, like, they and Chroma just basically took different paths, and Chromaticalism ended up winning, and Apparently there was only one game, so whoever won that basically won the whole tournament. Yeah, so now Chromaticalism has won both the standard tournament for Zelda 2 Randomizer, Standard 2021. He won that, beating me like twice to like basically win that, to just send me out of that tournament in second place. And then beat Lightning and Speed Gaming Live's Zelda 2 Randomizer tournament they were hosting to win that one as well. And yeah, those two tournaments were basically a month apart from one another. Yeah, the one that the Zelda 2 Randomizer community typically holds every year for standard flag sets, that started in, I think, September, ended in October. And then the SGL one, that started in November, and also ended like literally just earlier today. Yeah, PMH, welcome back. Yeah, so I finally got around to playing those two ROM hacks of yours. It literally had to have been months, and I finally got around to playing them. Definitely kind of slept on it because I kind of slept on the Anakiti ROM hack because I was honestly, to some extent, dreading just what he was going to do next in, like, Bowser's Castle. I was right to just dread everything that was going on in Bowser's Castle. Hadn't beaten it, and there's a good chance I simply won't. Yeah, I mean, if Rico wants to really win that bid, I suggest he just, like, take good note of exactly when the bid's gonna end, and then just, like, know exactly, like, his limit, his limit that he wants to bid, his maximum limit that he'd want to bid. And then just start, like, uppercutting, well, not undercutting, but, like, just bidding over, like, the other people, like, trying to buy the game. Just bidding over, like, minutes or even seconds before the auction ends. And kind of just bidding up to, like, a maximum if necessary. Yeah, so the auction would have maybe, like, a couple minutes, or maybe even, like, I don't know, possibly up to, like, half a minute before it just ends, and I'm still sitting there just, like, getting in my final bids, hoping I don't go, like, over an amount that I told myself that I'm not gonna go over, and I'm also not outbid by somebody else. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one with this philosophy, just, like, getting in last-minute snipes, trying to just get the thing I'm buying last second. He said he had a date today, and I was thinking it was with one of his female friends, but nope, it was with his new game. What new game? I'm guessing not a visual novel, right? Like, just a game? I mean, when I think of, like, games and dating, I'm starting to think visual novels to some extent. I mean, I guess it really depends on the visual novel. Twisted Metal. What are you gonna date in Twisted Metal? Yeah, that doesn't sound like a dating sim to me. Barely ever heard of it, but I can imagine it's not a dating sim. Wouldn't sound like one anyways. Yeah, honestly, that's perfectly fair. Yeah, speaking of like dating sims and visual novels, of course I still love Grisaia to finish. And probably also want to check some more DDLC mods out. I do wonder if I should play some more of the, like, quote-unquote bad ones I've been hearing about lately. Well, not so much hearing about, just looking up, like, worst DDLC mods and just seeing what people have to say out of morbid curiosity. I swear, I just think this is a pickaxe because it kind of... I don't know. It looks more like a pickaxe than any other axe I've ever used. This is the pickaxe, though. Alright, so let's get these crystal blocks ready and start placing them down. Alright, so I'm just going over exactly how I want to go and perform this. Gonna just do this carefully. I mean, I want to place these blocks, have them look nice, and have no regret, because probably would take more time than it would for most blocks to just readjust them if I don't like what I've placed. I think just simply placing, like, cross shapes and then just moving right a block every time I place one cross shape, I think this will work well. I don't know for certain, but I feel like this could work decently. Just simple cross shapes. I mean, in this case, I probably won't even use too many blocks, and I'll just have something nice looking. In that case, I may build multiple crystals like this. Just seeing how that looks. Probably gonna go back if this charger gets out of my way. Probably gonna go back here and look at it and see how that looks. Honestly, a little funny. That's what I was dreading. It looks a little silly. Doesn't really look as bad from here though, but still. I don't even know if I should ask how old are you to try and just like say if you might have a point or if I can maybe think of someone younger than you. I mean, I'm pretty sure I don't know anyone who's like super young on the Central at the moment because I don't really hang around there much anymore. But I guess back in the day, I've heard of like a few cases where there were like, I don't know, 9-year-olds on the site. But granted, those cases were few and far between. And on the opposite end of the spectrum, there was a user in his 40s. 1 or 2 users in their 40s. Yeah, so you probably must have been one of the youngest users on the site at a certain point. Yeah, I'm just looking at some other crystal builds I'm trying to find one specifically that's just protruding diagonally from, I don't know, the side of a mountain or something. That is kind of what I'm shooting for at the moment. Something that's just protruding diagonally. Because I kind of want to have vines just growing, creeping down the side of it. Minecraft giant crystals. Kind of want to see some just diagonal ones and whatnot. Yeah, just to know if I'm like doing it well. Giant flying turtle in Minecraft. Wait, I guess with a crystal on its back, but I guess that's why it's there. Giant flying turtle. I'm just getting more ideas. But do I want to build them on this world or elsewhere? What series is next? If you're asking about Minecraft series, probably likely Advent of Ascension with Minecraft 1.16. That's likely a safe bet. I'm probably gonna want to just, like, actually start building soon. And not just looking at pictures. I mean, if I want to look at pictures, I could do it off stream, to be honest. And I'm guessing I got, like, no event either, right? Yeah, but a different version of the mod. And it's starting a new world, so it'd be like a fresh start. Unlike here, where basically just about everything's done. I'm still looking at pictures, aren't I? Okay, maybe I have a picture I can sort of use for reference. That's because I have to let you in. Hang on a minute. Well, Discord's got to load up first, of course, and then I can let you in. Any minute now. Just... Oh, right. I see. Cool. Perfect. Yep. Alright, so let's just try again to make this look, I don't know, somewhat nice. Yeah, so let's not high. I'm trying to just make a nice looking crystal. I'm gonna probably take a different approach to try to make this look cool. But I'm hoping I nail it this time, because if I don't, it's just gonna be a pain in the ass to break these blocks, because you can't really quickly mine these. Yeah, trying to mine these quickly is just honestly a pain in the ass. So I'm hoping I could just simply be like super satisfied with the way I build the crystal this time around. Hoping I have no regrets building it now. Yeah, I'm gonna probably go for something big that's gonna use up just about all of these blocks that I have. I might use them all on one giant crystal. Trying to have it kind of protrude from the side of the mountain here. And then again, if I have like plenty of blocks to spare, I'll probably just build more crystals in the same sort of fashion, protruding out of that mountain. Yeah, so Left Node, this is basically just a pretty chill build stream. I feel like just about all of the Minecraft streams lately are going to become, well, this. A lot of the streams lately are literally just going to be this. Chill build streams. Whoa! Okay, hold on a minute. Baby zombie riding a chicken. Well, baby zombie wearing leather armor riding a chicken, okay. Yeah, those exist, by the way. Those are certainly real. I still do, but I wonder if I'm gonna go back on Minecraft hiatus after just officially, like, calling this world finished. After officially just, like, declaring this world is done. That may be even further away. But there's honestly a good chance I'm probably gonna just, like, have both a non-AOA series and the advent of Ascension 1.16, well, Minecraft 1.16 out of Ascension, both running at the same time. Probably likely gonna have both those running at once. Yeah, so I'm hoping I actually end up liking the look on this. Because if I don't, it's going to be painful to just try and move crystals. Because of how slow they break. So how does this look so far? Oh my. I guess I can maybe keep on working on it. I think back here I probably want to just get some blocks placed. With the blocks being transparent to some degree, like see-through, it's gonna be a little trickier to just know exactly where all the blocks are. I don't know, hard to say if that looks really good or if I could still use some, I could use a little improvement. And last but not for your question, yes, I absolutely did try and get something sent in from Mago 4. Just seeing how the giant-ass crystal looks from this side, too. Apparently, it could use some work from this side. Yeah, probably gonna want to do that, too, sometime soon as well. And more Terraria, because, I mean, not gonna lie, I definitely enjoy playing it. I've just been doing other things, more or less, trying to get, like, Fruit of Grisaia closer to completion. Because if I wasn't putting it off so much, safe to say I would easily have it done by now. So, would this look better or worse when it's covered in vines? That's the question. I wonder. If I'm gonna just maybe ruin this by covering it in vines. And I still have not that many other, like, crystal blocks, so I can maybe throw some tinier crystals around it. Alright, so I'm gonna just go stand next to, I don't know. I guess I'll stand, like, right near my house from here and see how this looks, the crystal. Okay, I guess. If I stand from here and look at it from this angle, it looks honestly a little better. Yeah, from this angle it looks a little better. Oh no, doesn't look terrible. It looks alright. I think I may be willing to leave it like so. Or alternatively, I could try this out. Okay, I should probably explain what this is. Yeah, the classes are formally in person this semester, but I could still opt to take them from home if I so desire. I mean, there's last year's lectures to go off of, if anything. Ooh. Yeah, safe to say, like, 2020 and 2021 were the years where people just realized there's probably so much they can just do from the comfort of their own home. That was the year a lot of us just found out there's a lot we can do from home. Regarding both working and school. Yeah, so I'm kind of just trying to see how this looks right about now. If I like the way this looks, or I need to maybe just fix it up a bit. I guess maybe just to trim this crystal a bit, right around these edges. Just slightly, carefully trim it. Oops. That's gonna go in there instead. Yeah, just sort of trimming my crystal. And I still have like about 80-ish blocks left over. And I'm tempted to probably use them in some capacity. To keep on building, I don't know, smaller crystals protruding from the same mountain. Yeah, Rico, hi. I'm just getting a little imaginative right now with my base. Because personally don't have that much else to do at the moment. So I'm just taking liberty and just building whatever I feel like it at the moment. Which includes crystals protruding from the side of this extreme hills biome. Covered in vines, too. Vines creeping on the crystal. So I'm kind of a sucker for putting vines in my Minecraft builds sometimes. So I guess I can just do it here too. Yeah, Physicist told me he had a date with Twisted Metal. Which definitely doesn't sound like a dating sim. Yeah, speaking of visual novels, I wouldn't really consider, like, Grisaya much of a dating sim either. I'm definitely just more thinking about the tragic backstories of the characters than, like, any dates we go on. Well, dates that main character goes on. I mean, I'm not going on the dates. I mean, it's not me. It's somebody else. It's some hypothetical, like, character going on hypothetical dates. But I'm definitely just, like, remembering the tragic backstories, like, more. And the more emotional parts of that said visual novel. Than, like, really, like, any of the dates they go on. So that's a tiny crystal protruding from the side of the mountain there, and from this angle, honestly, it looks okay. I might just repeat that design a couple more times over. Or maybe something slightly larger than that design. And then my green crystals will be gone. Alright, it looks like no event again, so gotta do what I gotta do. Yeah, so I don't know if I'm gonna build much else besides just nice crystals on the side of the mountain at this point. I mean, I'm definitely taking pride in these crystals right about now. Also took a bit longer than it should have to just gather the blocks necessary to start building these up. Because even with a pickaxe, it takes a while to just knock out each individual block. It's not something you can just break super quickly with a pick, like basically any stone block. These crystals are like acting differently from said stone block. Alright, so I'll do that. That'll look a bit better if I do that. Then maybe have a crystal just protruding out at, I don't know, this sort of angle. Maybe have it protrude out at an angle like this. And see how that looks. Then again, I feel like I could remove that. And it may just look better if I remove that there. Okay, maybe I'll just do this instead. Yeah, so I'm honestly just taking liberty and making these crystals look nice right about now. Okay, maybe something like this, and then just vines hanging off the side again. Because I'm starting to really like these vines on these crystals. Honestly, looking like a little better than I initially expected, to be honest. So I got 30 of these left over. I think I'll try to use them. Maybe a crystal just poking up straight upwards. I don't know, crystal going straight up seems like okay to me, so let's do that. This one's gonna protrude straight upwards. So it's gonna be nice and simple. Cross shape for now. And then that's just gonna go straight up into, I don't know, something like this. And then I guess I'll knock this block out quickly. Then just move it back to its rightful place. And see how that crystal looks. After, I don't know, throwing a vine on it as well. A vine or two on this one also. More protruding, like, more creeping vines. Oh, I have even more vines if I just want to, like, litter the crystal with them. I could do that too. Yeah, so let me see how all these crystals look from, I don't know, my backyard. Not gonna lie, this looks not half bad. Yeah, so this is basically, like, the progress I've gotten done today. Grass paths and whatnot. I'll probably turn some more of these grass blocks into path blocks like so. Then again, like, do these grass paths just eventually turn back to grass blocks or something? Like, does this just undo itself or something? So, I don't know, maybe I want to grab another type of block to just replace this one or some shit. Maybe, I don't know, think of another block that could just fill its place. Yeah, because in that case, I'd probably really want to consider another block, if that's what's happening. Alright, so goodbye, extra stuff. And I got some rose bushes, among some other flowers. Yeah, so I'm really just trying to take pride in my backyard right about now. Even add some crystals on this mountain. I think I'll also throw a rose most likely into this garden here, or maybe I could throw the rose. I'll probably throw it here. We can go next to these random stones. This one can also go near some stones. Sure, we'll do that. Yeah, so it's still definitely a work in progress, but hey. I'll probably take another screenshot. And then decide exactly... Try and just think of exactly what I'm going to want to build for next stream, so... Screenshot of what I have so far, like, done. I guess 2 screenshots and whatnot. One from up here. Then from down here, another screenshot. I guess maybe just see what people think. And then I guess just worry about, like, beautifying the backyard some more later.